What's up, you guys? Welcome back to V.S.O.P Sports Radio, where we only drink the finest of V.S.O.P cognac. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we are having a follow-up conversation to the video I did a couple days ago regarding Shedeur Sanders and whether or not he should stop the watch celebration. But before we do that, if you guys can do me a big favor and hit that like and subscribe button, because if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? Now let's get into it. A couple days ago, I did a video after the Colorado Buffaloes beat the Arizona State Sun Devils. And I did a video because after the game, I watched the game, and after the game, they showed Shedeur run over to the Arizona State crowd, and, he hit him with the watch celebration. And that seemed to set the social media off. I go and I read the comments and everybody just hating. And I'm like, damn, like, is this how America is feeling about Shedeur because he's doing this watch celebration? And I even brought up the fact maybe people are jealous, of the fact that he's got a nice watch. He's, putting in the face of everybody. And, it's making some people mad and uncomfortable. But when I put this video out, it was coming from a place of, just giving my 2 cents, little advice to Shedeur. And I didn't expect much, but then all of a sudden, all the the views, the comments, and I'm like, everybody's like, nah, why should he stop? I said, okay, cool, like, okay, like, here's that support for Shedeur, but for me, I'm like, where's that support everywhere else? Everywhere I look, Shedeur was getting dragged for doing the watch celebration. But I'm glad I'm able to bring people together, to have a platform where, or not a platform, a space where they can, show Shedeur that support. But here's the thing. When I made that video, I had no idea that Shedeur had been disrespected by the crowd. I didn't know they were yelling, F. Sanders and all that stuff like that, and overrated and this and that. And, I mean, a natural reaction is if people, talking, you're going to shut them up, right? The moment you win, you're going to shut them up and stuff like that. So, the way it was painted by the media, and again, I'm going off of the way it was painted by the media, it just looked like he won, ran over there and did his thing. And while that's cool and all, especially for young folks, to me, I said to myself, I don't want him to be considered the villain every week. And it seemed like the hate kept growing and growing and growing. But one thing I said to myself afterwards, I said, well, Coach Prime seems to be all for it, and that's your head coach and that's your pops. And your pops was the ultimate guy, and so if it's cool with him, who are anybody to say anything, and so like I said, when I made that video, I didn't know he was being antagonized, and when I made that video, I did not expect, I'll be real with y'all, I did not expect the amount of engagement that it's gotten. But I'm glad that the video is, provoking emotion and conversation and everything like that. Because that's the whole point of V.S.O.P Sports Radio. To get everybody having that conversation, and so I want to make it very clear, I'm Team Sanders all the way. I love Deion Sanders. What the boys are doing is just phenomenal. Shiloh is one of my favorites with his little the band walk that he does, so but anyway, I just wanted to make a little follow-up because, like I said, I start seeing all the comments and everything, and I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and let everybody know that I didn't know he was being taunted like that. And, when people talk, you gotta shut them up. And from that perspective, I have no idea. I mean, I have no problem with what he did. And, but, I'm gonna keep that other video up. I'm gonna stand, by what I said in that moment. But at the end of the day, it's just Shedeur out there having a good time. So you guys let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the vibe, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time here at V.S.O.P Sports Radio. Peace.